I'm someone who's fearless because I think what we have available in the classroom is not working. I mean, you're calling schools failing. You know, you have educators arguing about nonsense. You have people wasting money on incredible technology, but don't have the learning curve for it. There's so many ways to make it so much cheaper. You know, affordable. I mean, education. I just, you know. It's just it's the best investment you can make. Here, I just found a way for them to take what they are so vested in. You know, they really care for that. It is an extension of who they are. These devices, it's like you got shoulder, elbow, palm, and then device.
Phone, yeah. I like that.
You know, so here I found out a way to make this extension of them to work. And not only that, it taught them that it's a tool that can do so much more. You know, because they're learning how to, you know, because that's what's so cool about Twitter. It's so, or any tool online. I mean, just like I said, you know, you don't need a backpack. It's all in the cloud. I think at the end of the day, we all do appreciate recognition, especially when we know we did quality work. You know, no matter who you are, you know, we love. It's not even attention. We just love, because sometimes we're not doing it for attention. These shy kids are not doing it for attention. They're doing it because they know the right answer. You know, that's all. And so when you can say as a teacher, "Hey, thank you, Damon. I like what you wrote." He, you know, he's gonna start, you know, putting his chest up a little bit, like, "Wow, you know, I got the recognition." I mean, it's not like I'm gonna spend an hour giving him all the love. "Oh, Damien, oh, Damien," you know, it's just like really quick. Good job. Let's go. You know, and it's a nice pat on the back, because at the end of the day, we want to hear you're doing a good job. And, you know, it's almost that whole Spider-Man idea that I always call, with power comes great responsibility. So here they are given this power to communicate without vocal cords and across lands and with people that they would never be able to do because of, you know, physical constraints. And so they now need to learn, you know, this literacy for technology. And know, because, you know, I've heard some of the naysayers say things like, you know, you're only given 140 characters, you're not teaching spelling. I mean, it's how you use it. You know, it's, you know, sometimes I'll tell my kids, you know, this one has to be grammar, you know. Even when I was using paper, I was the same way. I'm like, you know, even kids were always asking, does spelling count? No, not right now. This is, I need your thoughts. It's a free write.
Cool.
You know, and sometimes you do expect, hey, I need a well thought out tweet. And I still have students that'll write it on paper because they're not able to go from mind to type. You know, because a lot of their elementary training was mind to write. You know, so you do have a transition. So for me as a teacher, I really want my kids to see themselves in an international context. But you just can't go me to international. You know what I mean? Teachers know that they always have to scaffold. And even for the learner, we know when we play video games, you know, it's always tutorials and things showing you the basics. And then after that, you can start combining those basics that you, whatever field you're in. So I really get kids to see themselves from me to the local. You know, get themselves to see in the community context. And then from there, I can go to state. And then from state, I can go to national. And then from national, I can go to global.
How do you do that?
Well, Twitter's one way. Going back to my overarching vision was, we're going to go paperless. I mean, when we were using Google Docs, a lot of parents were very timid about that, saying, well, what do you mean my child's going to be talking with somebody online about an essay? And so, I think from the beginning, I knew that I had to put out an agreement, a contract between me and the parents, explaining your child's going to go online. They're going to use the internet, And so it was really an internet use policy. And with that became the foundation to letting me do more than just Twitter, Animoto, iLife,
Yeah.
Moso, some of the other little mini apps.
Yeah.
So, because I really wanted to make sure that these kids can play. They're telling my kids that they're not going to be anything before they can even try to be something. It is evident that people are compelled by technology in the classroom now, whether it's good or bad. So I think the debate is a good debate. I mean, it's a lot of strategy. So, I mean, that's specific, and I love controversy. Stirring the pot is definitely healthy. And I think, wow, I mean, education is on a new frontier.